What's up? Pimp My Shed back here for another bloody video. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this. I don't really like giving people like this attention, but I feel like I haven't made a video for a while on my channel because obviously work and been on holiday last week and away with the fiance and whatnot. But I wanted to talk about that whole Starfield start screen BS on the internet. You know, the guy reacting to it and saying that, oh, it looks like the development team was rushed and all this sort of stuff. So this was a guy called Grums. I'm going to read his tweet and then I'll read Pete Hines' tweet, and then I'm going to have a bit of a rant about it because I think this is really, really sad where we're at in the gaming community. So he tweeted out, Grums tweeted saying, the start screen of a game can reveal a lot about how rushed the team was and how much pride they took in their work. Starfield start screen either shows hasty shipping deadlines by a passionate team overworked or a team that didn't care. I don't know how he's got that from a start screen. I don't know how rushed the team was and how much pride they took in their work. I don't know how he's got that. Anyway, let's go see what Pete Hines said. So somebody tweeted to Pete Hines saying, "Hey, DC Deacon," which is Pete Hines' Twitter handle. "Next time you and the lovely folks over at BGS, instead of rushing to make a game with many systems, factions, choices, and ways to play, I would urge you to only focus on the title screen. So you guys won't appear quote-unquote hasty or quote-unquote simply didn't care." Pete Hines said, "Or they designed what they wanted and that's been our menu for years and was one of the first things we settled on. Having an opinion is one thing, questioning our development's quote-unquote care because you would have done it differently is highly unprofessional coming from another quote-unquote dev." And I kind of just sort of feel like this has never been an issue for me. I've never looked at a start screen. I'm literally on a start screen for a minute, depending if I'm fanning on them with like PC settings in the options menu or checking if a game's got performance mode or fidelity mode or whatnot. I am literally on the start screen for 30 seconds to a minute. I've never looked at a game and gone, ooh, this fucking game's in trouble. You know, I've never looked at a start screen and gone, oh, fucking hell, this is going to be rough. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never crossed my mind. And the fact is that there's been, like, if you look at something like, compare the Starfield menu, which I think looks quite good. It looks quite, like, I like the way it's, like, got the star coming around from the planet. It looks, you know, it's got that sort of spacey vibe. It looks very crisp and clean. I've never looked at start screens in this way and thought, oh, fucking hell, this team was under pressure. This team's been under pressure. I don't know if I want to continue. But I just find it weird. I find it bizarre. And I kind of wonder what's next. What is next that we're going to use as ammunition in these console wars? What is next? You know? Just when you think you've seen it all. And obviously, it got a bit of traction and the mainstream media picked it up and they were doing sites like the top 10 best start screens of all time and all this and having a discussion about each start screen and whatnot. And it's just bizarre. And obviously then we've got the fanboys from either side throwing shade at each other. PlayStation side uploading all their favourite start screens from exclusive games like Detroit Become Human and Ghost of Tsushima and Horizon Forbidden West. Uncharted, Last of Us, and then you had the Xbox side throwing Halo 2, you know, all these Forza and Master Chief Collection Gears and comparing start screens. And you know, this guy Grums has got like a massive following now. He's got more subscribers and more followers because of course he has, because you know, people flock to that sort of thing. Excuse me. And I just find it really sad. I find it really sad. It's really. I mean, I find Twitter. I find the fanboy side of Twitter extremely pathetic at the best of times. You know, I don't want to generalize and put everyone in the same basket, but there are some good, decent, positive, honest, respectful, beautiful people on the internet that respect each other and respect each other's opinions and can have a civilized conversation and disagreeing at the same time. But most of the time, it's just all these rabid people. I was going to say lunatics, but rabid will do. But these unhinged people on the internet that have to bang the drum for a console because that's whatever, because that's all they've been brought up with or whatnot. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand anymore. And it's just sad. I just find it really sad. I just think it's one of these things where you just sort of stood on the sidelines and kind of laughing about it. But realistically, because there's so many people arguing and being serious about it and getting in these really heated debates about what's got the best start screen, I just find it really... Like, this guy Grums should know better, because he's an OG developer. He's developed games, Diablo 2, the OG World of Warcraft, StarCraft. He should know better to come out and say something like this. But he's been arguing over the weekend with everyone who's disagreed, saying he's had a bad take and everything, and he's doubled down on it. He's not deleted the tweet. He's kept it up, which is his prerogative. But it is genuinely a bad take. Because a start screen is literally like... It's not even important. I've never looked at start screens like that, but people are now. People are analysing these start screens. And you know what's going to happen? And if I'm telling you now, this will be 100% a thing. This is going to happen. Right. So Starfield comes out in a couple of weeks or whatever, a few days, 6th of September, I think. And after that, we've got Spider-Man 2, which I'm also really looking forward to. But I'm telling you now, we are going to see somebody on Twitter tweet out something about the Spider-Man start screen is better than the Starfield start screen. And that person will be held up as an example. Because I just know that's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And I know I'm sitting here making this video and I've got PlayStation pyjamas on, but these were a gift. I've also got Xbox pyjamas on. I've also got an Xbox fucking mug here and a PlayStation mug downstairs. It's a Pikachu hat over there on the door. Because I know somebody will watch this. Well, nobody really watches my videos anyway, but if I was popular, somebody would watch this and go, well, he can't talk. He's got PlayStation pyjamas on. Oh, he's got a green light on there. Oh, the green light. That's Xbox subliminal messaging. Because that's how these people think. But I think it's really sad. It's just another door that's been opened, in my opinion, for rabid conversation. And that's it, really. So I just wanted to sort of come on and talk about it and have a bit of a moan. I know I've not made a video for a while. But I am playing games still. I'm playing a lot of Starfield. I'm playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm streaming that at the moment. You can go and check that out on twitch.tv/PimpMyShedPlays. I'm also playing, whilst I was on holiday, I've platinumed Ghost of Tsushima and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Currently going through the Resident Evil 2 platinum. And that's it, really. I've kind of dipped into Destiny 2's new season, but I'm really enjoying Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a fun game to stream, and it's good content for the channel. But yeah, I will be sort of drip feeding these videos. I don't really like jumping on the bandwagon and making like videos of like, because I feel like it's covered enough. Everyone sort of just talks about the same thing. But if you want to leave a follow, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But don't feel pressured. I don't. It's not why I do this. This is more of a bit of therapy for me to get everything off my chest and just come on and have a bit of a rant and a moan. So I will love you and leave you. Have a lovely weekend, or a lovely week rather, and I'll see you on the next video. Adios.